You were supposed to say no, but you didn't say no to appease the other person or appease the situation to make it more, to make less of a problem. I feel like that's what it is. A lot of people don't say no because they don't want to have problems. They don't want to seem like the person that's being combative or the person that's going against what's been brought to them. But there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with taking control of what you want and what you don't want. There's nothing wrong with you taking control over your own answer and listening to yourself on what you want versus catering to what everyone else wants around you. Or even the situation. The situation doesn't matter as more than what you feel. You're supposed to put yourself first so that you can operate in these situations. Hello, my fellow goddesses. I am Goddess T, and welcome to the Goddess TV series. This is episode 3, The Art of Saying No. A lot of people, a lot of women, a lot of goddesses have a problem with understanding that no isn't a negative thing. I think people associate the word no with it being a negative thing because it's not yes. It's normalized to think of no as a negative thing and yes as a positive thing, when that's not the case. The thing that makes your answer negative or positive is the question that's asked, what's offered, or whatever, and how you feel about whatever you were asked. And that in turn tells you whether it was negative or positive. Not necessarily you saying no or you saying yes. For example, say someone offers you a business. Someone offers you their whole business and you see it as an opportunity, but you also see that there's a lot of work that's going to be necessary to be done for the business to run functionally. You saying no because you feel like what's needed of you to take care of that business is way more than you can offer to the business. That's actually a positive thing that you said no because you listened to yourself. You knew your limits and what you can offer to the business, and you took into account of what the business needs to function, to be successful. And you know that that business needs way more than you can offer. So you saying no was actually a positive thing in that situation. Now, in another situation, in another circumstance, say for instance that someone offers you or someone asks you, do you want something to eat? Someone asks you for some food. You aren't hungry, but they offering you some food and you don't want to turn it down because it's food. I mean, maybe you look at it as, well, they're offering it to me, so I should just take it. Not listening to yourself on the fact that you know and you feel within yourself that you aren't hungry, that you actually don't want the food. So instead of you saying, no, I don't want the food, give it to someone else who may have wanted it, or just do what you would do with it because I don't want it. You say, yes, I'll take it. And now you eat the food and your stomach's all hurting because you ate way more than what you had capacity to handle. And that in turn made that situation negative. It was a negative situation because you didn't do what you needed to do in that situation and you were supposed to say no, but you didn't say no to appease the other person or appease the situation to make less of a problem. I feel like that's what it is. A lot of people don't say no because they don't want to have problems. They don't want to seem like the person that's being combative or the person that's going against what's been brought to them. But there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with taking control of what you want and what you don't want. There's nothing wrong with you taking control over your own answer and listening to yourself on what you want versus catering to what everyone else wants around you, or even the situation. The situation doesn't matter as more than what you feel. You're supposed to put yourself first so that you can operate in these situations in a manner that it puts you in a good place, as well as the other people in the situation or whatever. Or maybe even if it don't appease the situation or the person, at least it appeased you. At least it made you be okay and content with your answer, because you know this is what you wanted or this is what you didn't want. That is what the art of saying no is about. You taking your power and control back, and you having the final say on what is going to happen and what doesn't. And that is the art of saying no. That is where the art of saying no power lies, within you, within your decisions, within the way you think. If you feel like you understand where I'm coming from, and maybe you came to this realization as you've gone through situations, make sure you tell me about it in the comments. I don't mind hearing about it. I love hearing people talk about if they have overcome things like this already, or if this is something that you are struggling with. Tell me about how you feel about what I said. Is this anything that make it click in your head to make you feel better about this art of saying no, you taking your power back? If you have any other questions, any other topics you guys would like me to go over, definitely leave them down in the comments below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. We are going to be going over so many more topics. That concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. This video was sponsored by Premium Plush Collections. This hair that I'm wearing right now, Premium Plush Collections, is a 30-inch straight 13 by 4 frontal, and it's bomb. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Hi. I have to put the grooves up. So ready for the next video already, jeez. I feel like I couldn't say that any better. Maybe I could have said it better if I had, like, wrote down some notes. I didn't write down any notes for this, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. I gotta make sure I look good. Okay.